Hello, everybody. Welcome to the TDC Podcast. Mike, T-Roy, what up, T?
Hi.
How are you, pal?
Better.
Better?
Doing better. Yeah.
Incrementally.
Yeah. I'm not 100% by any stretch.
Yeah.
Made it to work today, so that's something.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
But so
well,
here we are.
Glad you're feeling better, buddy. I know
you.
the last 2 days have been rough.
Sure.
Cece's in here begging for treats. Mm-hmm. I made the mistake of bringing some treats down here. Figured I could control her a little bit.
Nope.
Now she's just whining because she wants the treats.
Exactly. Like, I know you got them. Give them up, dude.
All right. Here you go.
Yeah, that's going to work out really well, I'm sure.
This is a
Especially
big mistake.
Especially when you run out.
Yeah, hopefully she'll get bored and go lay down. But I watched a minute of the show last night. I wanted to see the lights and camera angles and stuff. It looked good. And then I see her wander behind me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey.
There she is.
There she is.
That's our mascot.
Yeah. I texted with Isis today.
Yeah? He's coming back? Something like
He's landing tonight.
Yeah,
He's
right
landing, in a couple hours, I guess. Yeah, 2 hours, like 7 o'clock.
You weren't supposed to be picking him up or anything, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Kidding me? Pick Isis up? Shit. No, but he's like, I'll do whatever you guys want. Blah blah blah. I could not say anything on the mic, or I can be in the background. I'm like, dude, come on, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? So he's gonna come by Sunday.
Okay.
And we'll do some extra content if you're available. Great.
Sure.
If you're not, but he's like, we could do something for Patreon. Maybe talk about my trip, updates on that.
Yeah.
And then we can just do a regular show on Monday.
Okay.
And I said, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, you want. If you want to come both days.
Perfect.
So he's going to be here Monday for sure on the regular show.
Okay.
And then maybe Tuesday, depending on his flights and stuff. So,
all right.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see Isis for a bit.
Definitely.
Get him back over here.
Haven't seen that kid in a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been months.
No
so,
shit.
yeah, it sounds like he's having a blast. And
excellent. Good for him.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, she went and laid down. She's good.
Yeah, until she wants another treat.
Lots going on in the world. Should we mention some Patreon members?
We could do that.
Patreon.com/TDC Podcast.
Yeah.
Continue to sign up. Continue to share it. Continue to like, share, and comment on the video or the Facebook. It really does help. We need you. It's a demand. It's an order. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you say.
We've got some listeners going to bat for us with Patreon, filing some complaints with management as far as why our podcast isn't visible. Why,
really? Yeah.
Why when you search it, when you put in, it comes up last, even though it has more subscribers than everybody else above it and things like that. So,
yeah.
Well, it's still in the process, but we'll see how that pans out.
From what I understand, we're not safe for work.
Mm-hmm. So everything else on there is?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Are they shadow banning everybody else too?
Yeah, maybe
So
that's why.
I don't know what that's about, but that's the reason it's hard to just find it.
Can't that just be like a filter, an icon? If you turn your NSFW filter off, then it should just come up.
These are great questions for smart people.
Yeah.
Right. The problem is, that's the problem.
I can ask the questions. I can't get the answers.
Yeah. So nerds need to get involved. But yeah, it's kind of bullshitty that, we're doing better as far as subscribers over all of those shows that have TDC in their name, combined even.
Yep.
In a lot of respects. And yeah, they like blur out our logo.
I know. It's weird.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll straighten her out.
We'll play with them
it's a work in progress.
As long as we're able to play ball with them, we'll play ball with them. But
update to the LSD department.
Yes.
I would like to announce that Dan Vogt is a member.
All right.
We did say that he was, and he was a man of his word, and he did do it as of April 1st.
Yes.
But this is how we're doing it. We're doing a slow roll of everybody, not just shooting a wad out every time. So
yeah. So Dan Vogt, okay, yeah, and he, we ran into him at a concert, and it was lukewarm at best.
Yeah.
Because for you and I both, it was awkward with Dan in the room with us.
A little bit.
Because we knew that he wasn't a member.
It was the elephant in the room.
It was the giant elephant in the room.
Everybody else in the room was.
Yes.
But not him.
Not Dan. And Dan has been a very supportive guy over the years, and it shocked all of us to the core as to why he wasn't. But then he manned up while he was eating his little girly salad and said, just want you guys to know I'm waiting till April 1 for the new cycle, when I join up, we're like,
Okay.
this is going to be his April Fool's joke where he signs up for $1 million a month,
Yanks it back.
yanks it. April Fool's.
Nope. So far, he's still in there. So
Yeah.
Good to see you, Dan.
Which is
Thanks,
great.
Thanks for being a man of your word.
By the way, speaking of the LSD division,
Yes.
which is the listener shaming department.
Yep.
That's head the head of that department is AA Ron, the A Train.
Absolutely.
I did get a message from a listener, and what AA Ron decides to do with this information is
Up to
he's
him.
in charge of that.
It's his department. Absolutely.
Miguel, if the LSD is going to be an ongoing thing, I would like to call out one Geoff with a G, Jeff with a G.
Okay.
It's like the giraffe at Toys R Us.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Clearly, we cannot trust Geoff with a G.
Yeah.
One, I tried for months, if not years, to get this Geoff with a G to listen, possibly around Psalm 500. He finally started listening and became a cult member. This Geoff with a G owns his own business. Once the new Patreon members are started, I signed up and saw the tier where sponsored reads are a thing and tried to get him to jump on board. Not sure if he has yet or not, but shame.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you miss that boat? Because Geoff, that offer is closed. That boat has sailed.
Yes. If it's possible to give a brief shout out to the company named ADS or Advanced Detailing Services LLC.
It is not.
No, we're not going to do that.
Absolutely not.
Fuck that. No. Keep up the good work, guys. Loving the members' content. Jason with a J.
Well, that's good. I was wondering.
Yeah, I was too.
Okay. Well, see,
So-
now we're just going to have to forward those directly to the head
Ron.
of said department.
I've asked him to release a mission statement about this division,
need
how it's going to
something.
work.
Exactly.
You know, kind of give some direction.
Yeah, it's a rudderless ship at this point.
Absolutely,
we
it is.
can't be running amok.
No,
such as this.
No. So I've asked him to sculpt a mission statement, some
Okay.
clear details, and what he expects from people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Everybody to know exactly what they're in for. You know. So once
Yeah.
we get that, then we can move forward.
agreed.
Nosets Adventures.
No nose tits adventures.
Nosets Adventure. NOSETZ. At first, I thought that was something like a No Sag Nagatnarb reference,
yeah,
and they just
yeah.
fucked it up.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that it is.
Yeah.
So whatever Nosets Adventures is,
Okay.
welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely glad to have you here.
Michael and Sarah.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Now we're
So
talking.
both Ansars.
So far, we're only to Michael. But,
Okay.
But
All right. Okay. Some foreshadowing. I like that. The
Yep.
Ansars. I mean,
this Michael jumped in first.
Yeah.
Laid the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You know. So
see what Anthony responds with. Michael and Anthony are twins.
Hmm.
Their family owns Twin Peaks. They own Red Robins. They own the Red Robin that E famously pulled his dick out.
Oh, boy.
At
Yeah.
and was fired. Something along those lines.
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, phenomenal guys. Love these guys.
Definitely.
Can't wait to work with them in the future.
Anthony Boney.
Anthony Boney.
Yeah. Boni. Boney. Bonai.
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 Bonnie.
It's not boner.
It's not Boner, but it's close. He probably got a lot of bone references when he was growing up.
Yeah. Two N's would be Bonnie. So Boney.
But it'd be a shitty way to do Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bonnie technically is Bonnie.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
But without the E, it's just weird.
I'm just trying to work on how my pronunciation goes. So it
Yeah.
would be Bonet, like Lisa Bonet.
Bonai.
We'll go Anthony Bonet.
Anthony Bourdain. It's close to Anthony Bourdain.
Close.
Yeah.
Robert G. Is,
Oh, gotta love Bob G.
Yep. Well, that is.
What's his spot?
That is goes. There's one Clifton Hanger.
Clifton
Is an
Hanger, okay.
alias for this man, and this is actually the gentleman going to bat with us for us with Patreon.
Okay.
So get
So
on
he's
him.
fighting
Randy.
the man for us.
He is.
He's raging against the machine.
Absolutely
All
right.
right.
Yeah,
I love it.
Keep fighting the good fight, buddy. This one I'm going to let you handle. This is Stephen Smith
Okay.
with or without an A is up to you.
Wait.
Stephen Smith.
So is it a Stephen Smith?
No, could be Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith. I wouldn't be shocked
I'm
if
going
he...
to let you have your Stephen A. Smith moment.
Stephen Smith. I wonder if it's the same one. I'd have to get his cadence. I'd have to get worked up about
Okay,
something.
yeah, get all mad.
Yeah. You got to get mad.
But I'm going to assume that is the Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got to be a
absolutely.
listener, got to be a fan.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we'll finish off with Susan Markman Dovitz.
Susan Markman Dovitz.
Yeah. Sounds like she married well. That would be my guess.
You think?
Yes.
The Dovitz family's doing well.
I would hope so.
Is it Dovitz or Dovitz?
I'm going to go Dovitz.
Dovitz. Okay.
Yeah, like Lyle Lovitz. Dovitz
Dovitz.
with a D.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Anyway, everyone, welcome aboard. Thank you so
you.
much for your support.
I can't tell you how much it means to us, how important it is that community grows. That's the linchpin of this whole thing. I really believe. So, as much as you guys have done for people that are on the fence, we're working overtime to really take care of that area. And I'm meeting with the questionable teas guys. They got our samples in.
Good.
So they wanted to get together with me to design blah blah blah. But we're in the works of designing the members area shirt right now.
Let's start getting some dope swag.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I'm really excited for it. I really believe in those guys. I've loved their work. So
Definitely.
We're getting all that off the ground. Now to the show.
But let's move on.
Yeah. We have a new Supreme Court SCOTUS.
Oh,
Member of the Supreme Court.
she was confirmed.
She was
Okay.
KBJ.
Yeah, it's good.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
KBJ from
KBJ.
this point forward.
From this point forward, in my world, she's known as the asterisk.
Okay.
Or SCOTUS. Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah. Sort of. Those two things, I think, are fitting. And it's no fault of hers. Bowl of Soup did that to her.
That's true.
To pander to voters about how he was going to hire a black female. So it absolutely takes away from her. She seems like a wonderful woman. This is the way this goes. You can't get mad when, you can bitch about the way Stephen Breyer was forced out. And make no mistake, he was absolutely forced
Of course.
out when, they went through this with RGB. And that bitch refused to leave. But Breyer folded.
That cost him, didn't it?
Oh, it cost him big.
They weren't going to risk that again.
Bigly, as some would say. They were not going to risk that happening again. So scuttled his ass out. They were going to replace it with a liberal justice. That's the way it goes.
Yep.
I said it when it was, said the same thing when it was Amy Coney Barrett or when it was Brent, whatever.
Kavanaugh?
Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh. Same thing. But so it's too bad. I feel bad for this judge that Soup decided to pander for votes and use this to, the whole thing being, oh my God, he's going to put a black female on the bench. All black people think the same, so they'll all vote for me.
Yep.
That was his thinking.
Got the women and the black vote.
Yep.
Right there. Tried to lock that up.
Yes.
And then at one point
he
tried to say
those.
that race had nothing to do with his pick. Like,
right.
Kind of.
okay.
Like you kind of fucking ran on that.
Yeah. And if you wanted to do that, I have no problem with that. If you want to put this justice on the bench, fine. But don't fucking make her an asterisk.
Nope.
You didn't have to do that unless you selfishly wanted to try to pander for votes.
Exactly what it was.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
So
Used her to campaign on.
Yes.
And it wasn't her specifically.
It was just a black woman.
Yeah,
so now he got his black woman.
That pool of
Yeah.
10% or whatever that are eligible for that position.
Exactly. It was scheduled for a vote this morning, if confirmed, which she was. She'll take the spot, like I said, of outgoing Stephen Breyer. It's President Soup's first nominee to the highest court. As of Wednesday evening, 3 Republicans, Senator Mitt Romney, Senator Lisa Murkowski, and Senator Susan Collins, said they would vote in favor of Jackson. After reviewing Judge Jackson's record and testimony, I've concluded she's a well-qualified jurist and a person of honor. While I do not expect to agree with every decision she may make on the court, I believe that she more than meets the standard of excellence and integrity. I congratulate Judge Jackson on her expected confirmation and look forward to her continued service to our nation. That's what Mitt Romney said, which is interesting because, it's weird that a couple years ago when she was up for confirmation on a lower court, he denied her.
Really?
Yeah.
On what grounds?
So she wasn't good enough for the lower court, Mitt, a few years ago, but now she's
clearly upped her game.
overqualified for the fucking Supreme Court. Huh.
Interesting.
How does that work,
Oh,
Mitt?
Mitt, old flip-floppy Mitt.
Yeah. So,
Strikes again.
this whole thing came down, and it's she got into it with Ted Cruz and with Lindsey Graham, just a
course.
war hawk.
Yep.
over the sentence guidelines for child porn people that had child porn. Now, the Democrats are acting like this was just...
How dare you?
How dare you? Like, they're literally asking about court cases that she ruled on. They didn't go outside the bounds and claim she was a fucking gang rapist like they did Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah, right.
Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't ask him about his record. They asked him about his high school fucking years and brought in willy-nilly people to smash and destroy this guy's credit.
Yep.
And so even one of the leading Democrats, the House majority or whatever, was saying that, I will admit things could have been handled differently the last two Republican nominations, and we need to remember that. And it's like, handled differently? Handled differently how, sir?
Yeah.
You fucking smeared
Kept it above board, perhaps?
Yeah.
You've been professional, perhaps?
So you're trying to act like this is equal, like the treatment that Astrick was giving compared to Brett Kavanaugh. Comical.
Yeah.
Comical.
Well, that's why I'm glad they took a high road, in a way, didn't go down that path.
Yeah.
When you could argue that they very well could have or should have.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, I am too.
Let's try and bring things back to fucking the middle. Let's not keep, tit for tat, eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Let's fucking bring it back, because every time it does, there's just a retaliation, back and forth.
Yeah.
And it has to stop somewhere.
Fact is, I watched some of her confirmation hearings, and I wasn't turned off by her. Now, a lot of people say she's an absolute activist judge, and that scares the shit out of me. I won't pretend to know enough about her career and history. She sounded thoughtful. She sounded like a good mother, extremely educated. She appeared to you'd think that she would stand up for the Constitution, which is what she's sworn to do. But there's a lot of people that know a lot more about this than I do that say, no, this is an activist jurist. It has no business being on the Supreme Court. I don't know, man. You win some, you lose some.
Right.
So
yeah,
hopefully
the reality is it didn't matter. They basically had the votes to get her through regardless. So
yeah.
How hard do you really want to go?
Yeah.
Was that the hill you really want to try and die on?
Yeah.
An unwinnable war? Mm-hmm. So.
And the fact is, this is how politicized it's gotten that, everybody on this side is going to vote, oh my God, greatest person ever. This side's going to vote worst person ever.
Yep.
And, it does come out to those votes. That's it. And so when people point to Merrick Garland not getting on the Supreme, they wouldn't even put him up for nomination. Yeah, you didn't have the votes, and the Republicans were in charge, and they could do that. Yep. And you would do the same fucking thing.
Absolutely.
So you have to have that perfect window where you have the votes. You're in charge of the House.
That's why, hey, time to go before the midterms.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need
Let's
this
cram
seat.
this
We
bitch
need to
through
make
now.
sure we get this in before the midterms, and we have this ability.
Yeah, exactly. So welcome to the Supreme Court. I hope you have a great career. I hope people treat you fairly, and I hope you respect the Constitution and the country. That's all we can hope for.
Fingers crossed.
Texas. Mm-hmm. These people are getting fucking pissed down there, man.
What else is there?
Well, yeah, but they're, this border situation is just...
They're taking the brunt of it.
They're taking a shit ton of it. And the resources that are being demanded and this is... So Title 42 is something Trump put in place. So it basically said during the pandemic that you could not come to this country. They could literally just stick you right on a fucking bus
Send
back
you
to
right
Mexico.
back. Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. No hearing, no nothing. Beat it. And there are so many illegals crossing the border on a daily basis. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
I watch these reports. I have to go to Fox News because no one else will report it. But I want to see the live reports on the ground. I want to hear from the local authorities on the ground. And no one else will do this story.
None.
But it's crazy. The State Department.
You're a xenophobe.
Yeah, right.
Clearly.
Right. So Greg Abbott, the governor, said, we are going to spend state funds to bus these fucking people to D.C. We're busing them to D.C.
Okay.
I don't know why he wasn't doing that a year ago.
Right.
But, midterms are coming up. So maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Now, you can't force them onto a bus to go to D.C., that would be called kidnapping.
Yeah.
But you can ask them, they don't really give a fuck. They're being shipped all over the country. So it's like, we've got free buses and free planes to Washington,
Can't
D.C.
you say you can either go that way, back across, or you can get on the bus?
Yeah. Yeah, you would
Seems
think.
fair.
You would think. So,
Wasn't DeSantis doing this with the planes when they were flying them into Jacksonville?
yeah.
Just turn around, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Getting them right back out of here.
He was threatening to fly him to Delaware, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Here, you take them.
Go camp out on fucking... You take them. I don't want them. No, you take them. So this is known as... they have Operation Lone Star, an effort to curb illegal immigration, so they're expanding that. Abbott announced new actions as the Soup administration plans to lift Title 42. So Soup administration is going to officially scrap the policy in late May, and they're preparing for an influx of immigrants. With the Soup administration ending Title 42 expulsions in May, Texas will be taking its own unprecedented actions this month to do what no state in America has ever done in the history of this country to better secure our state as well as our nation. One of the additional actions being taken, we will be chartered buses hired by the state to transport immigrants to D.C. to help local officials whose communities are being overwhelmed with hordes of illegal immigrants who are being dropped off by the Soup administration. We are sending them to the United States Capitol, where the Soup administration will be able to more immediately address the needs of the people that they are allowing to come across our border. So they're saying they expect, the State Department is saying this. So our government is saying this. They expect when this Title 42 expires that 18,000 immigrants a day will come across that border.
Holy shit.
So if you do 18,000 times 365, you're talking over 6.5 million people.
Okay.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that sound, America?
That's what we need is more people.
And those are the ones that you get your arms around.
Yeah.
It says it's probably 4 times that number, honestly. It's crazy.
The Quixotes.
Yeah.
Bringing them across.
The Quixotes. So, yeah, a lot of these GOP-controlled states filed lawsuit against the Soup administration. Missouri, Arizona, Louisiana filed suit against Soup for rescinding Title 42 amid one of the worst border crises in this country's history. Eric Schmidt, Attorney General of Missouri, said time and time again the Soup administration has failed to act to secure our southern border and have terminated successful programs like Title 42 and Remain in Mexico. Missouri has been a leader in pushing back on the Soup administration's failure at the border, and we filed suit against the cancellation of Remain in Mexico. If the Soup administration won't take proactive steps to secure our border and protect our citizenry, we will. And they've got, down in Texas, man, they're not fucking around. They got the guard out there now.
Yeah, they're going to have...
They're lining that border. They're fucking putting up razor fence. They're not U-boats, but the inflatable boats that are patrolling the
rivers and all
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they could put a pretty decent militia together down there.
Oh, yeah. Texas?
Deputize them.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. I'm really bummed about this story.
Are you?
Yeah. There's this fox. There he is. He's a good guy.
Yeah, they're so cute, aren't they?
They are. What are they? Dogs?
I think of the dog family. Yeah, more dog than cat. But I saw one out here in the backyard not too long ago. Man,
they're gorgeous.
They are. That tail. That tail is special, man.
It's just so fluffy and and they're just starving, just looking for food.
They're just wild animals.
Well, this one bit Democratic Rep Amy Barra and 8 other people on Capitol Hill.
How did 8 people get bit by this thing? Were they trying to pet it?
They were giving him the stink eye. He wasn't having it. So, yeah, I don't know. The fox responsible for 9 confirmed bites on Capitol Hill yesterday was captured and humanely euthanized.
Jesus.
They shot him in the face.
How the fuck do you get 9 people to bite?
He's quick.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So he's sly. That's what he is.
He's sly.
He's very sly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that rabies testing may be done. So you can't test them for rabies until they're dead? It's like CTE?
I would assume you could test them before they're dead.
I don't think you can. I think I've heard that before. I don't know.
Can't you just take fucking blood? How do they test for rabies?
I don't know.
Has it got to be dead?
He was captured and humanely euthanized so that rabies testing may be done.
All right, so we're going to kill these people to find out if they have rabies or not?
I'd be all for that.
Yeah.
I'd be all for that.
Sounds like that's the way.
The fox was an adult female. She was found and captured this morning. DC Health health officials went on to state that they have not determined what to do with euthanized fox kits.
The babies.
Oh, is that what they're talking about?
I think so. I think that's a baby fox is a kit, I believe.
Okay. I was wondering what the hell was going on with this. They're like, yeah, we at this time, let's see, her kits were found and captured this morning.
So now she's protecting the den.
Yeah, get her away. Yeah. Get out of there, V. Mm-hmm. So, well, I'll tell you what you do with the fox kits. You fucking raise them is what you do.
Oh, yeah.
You don't kill them.
No, it's not their fault.
Or anything.
Yeah, this is actually the birthing season for foxes.
Is it?
Yeah, I was just reading an article on that.
Can they be cool? Can you fucking get cool with a fox?
Well, you can get cool with anything, I think, if you raise it right. But
yeah.
They, I've heard because like coyotes eat fox kits. So, like now, foxes will try and come like under people's decks and porches and things like that to have their babies to try and protect them and hide them from the coyotes.
Yeah.
So people get all freaked out because now they start seeing them around their houses and stuff a lot more, and that's the scary part, is because they get very protective of their kits.
Yeah.
So
as they would,
as they should.
Yeah.
But now they
go after dogs and cats and shit like that.
Well,
too.
Exactly. I mean, that's just the normal part of it. But like right now is the season where they get really into like people's shit because they're trying to get away from the coyotes, which stay away from the people. So that's part of the article that I read.
Okay. No other foxes were found on the Capitol Hill grounds, but it would not be
knocked her up?
It wouldn't be uncommon to see more, as there are many present throughout the district. I didn't see it, and all of a sudden I felt something lunge at the back of my leg, Bear said. I jumped and got my umbrella. I was like, I just gave you a little nib. A little nibble. What are you crying about, pussy?
Yeah, you got the rabies.
Yeah, I just nipped him. Mm-hmm. You really?
9. I can't believe 9 people got bit by this fucking thing.
Well, leave me alone. Protecting my kids.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
I just nipped him. You gave me the death penalty?
Yeah, well... Sometimes you gotta die.
Yeah, said he was doing fine after the bite. See, he wasn't even bothered by it. It was a love kiss, no big deal. Capitol Police tweeted, "We have received several reports of aggressive fox encounters on or near the grounds of the Capitol. For your safety, please do not approach any foxes. Animal control officers are working to trap and relocate the foxes they do found." The Capitol Fox's capture didn't turn out well for the aggressive animal, as officials euthanized the mother fox to test it for rabies. But Barra added some doubt. He's not sure that's the fox that nipped his ass.
Really?
Or his leg. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You fingered the wrong fox, T.
We got controversy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're just out murdering foes. Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
What is this?
Hey, many foxes look alike. It's hard to differentiate.
Yeah. And I'd be, unless you see that one every day around there, and it's like, yeah, that's Bill the fox. He's always over here.
Mark right here on his face. I know.
We see him every day at lunch. He's asking for a nip and a bite. I would rather see them put 1,000 foxes all over DC and let them bite every one of these motherfuckers in office. That would be how I would deal with it.
Yeah.
If I was in charge, absolutely.
Okay.
It's the biggest criminals and scam artists on planet Earth. Egomaniacs. Let them all get bit by foxes.
I don't think that's the answer.
No?
No.
Well, it's probably not why I'm there. No one's asked me.
It's fair.
It's what I would do, though.
Yeah, that is what you would do.
I would. Fuck.
Can we get a stole out of that thing, or a scarf, or what do you make out of a fox? You need a lot of them to make a coat, but one of them you could make a pretty dope, like, fucking...
Scarf?
But they call it something else. A stole, I think, right?
A stole?
Yeah, that's mink.
Yeah.
But I think that's what that is. Just
Don't
like
you use the whole fox
here.
with its head and then come around with his tail?
Yeah, you can do that.
Would you wear one of those, or is that strictly female?
I don't know. I'd rock that shit.
What about splaying them out in rug form?
A little small, but you could do it.
You need small rugs at places, too.
That's true. They're not very big. I mean, they're smaller than Cece.
Are they really?
Yeah.
They
maybe
up though, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Be a good fight. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
No.
That scares
I don't
me.
think Cece's got the mean enough, side to her when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Now me, I could fuck up a fox. In the dog
You think
family,
so?
I'd fuck a fox up. Oh yeah.
What about a coyote?
I'd fuck Coyote up too.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get the chance because they're packs.
Yeah, well,
You deal with 10 of them.
we'll see as they come. Fuck, go. One at a time. Just knock them down.
Yeah.
By the tail, swing them, chuck them in the woods.
You've seen too many
bounce
movies.
them off the fucking sidewalk.
I don't think you've seen too
Superfly
many movies.
snucker. Fucking top rope them.
I don't doubt if there was a pack of 10, you could take 1 or 2 of them down.
Yeah, they'd probably. Yeah, you get
they-
you get overwhelmed by that for sure.
They're more afraid of you, though.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we never find out.
Yeah.
For the Coyote's sake.
A prospective juror for the sentencing of Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz was excused this week. Did you see this?
I did.
Oh,
I
my
did.
God.
Yeah.
What is she, Cuban?
I don't know. The chick, I don't know.
Yeah, sounds it. The judge is kind of hot, too.
The judge is a biscuit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of this story. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm watching her the whole time, and she's just like, what?
Right?
Yeah.
I can't believe you get excused for that, though.
I think the judge just didn't want to deal with it. It's
right,
like,
fuck
okay.
off. Okay, you're
All right.
You're
this
an
is being filmed, and we're definitely going viral.
Yeah.
So
let's just go ahead and move on from this.
yeah, let's just make this a 2-day story instead of a fucking year-long story.
Yeah. Well, mental note going forward when you
Yeah.
don't want to do jury duty.
I can spot a guilty man a mile away, Your Honor.
Yeah.
That one doesn't work anymore. But yeah, this one, the woman known as Ms. Bristol, told the court in Fort Lauderdale she had a lot of other commitments that she couldn't divert her attention from in order to serve on the jury in Cruz's death row case. Footage from the courtroom shows the judge, Elizabeth Scherer.
Sure.
Scherer?
Yeah, let's share.
Yeah,
share.
let's all share. She's 46.
Oh,
She looks like she's holding it together, man, for sure. She, asking whether anyone had any concerns about the requirements asked of them. And Ms. Bristol piped up to say not only was the trial expected to take an entire month, it conflicted with her birthday and would interrupt her love life. First of all, let me clarify myself. July 2nd is my birthday. I think she actually said July 7th, but they said 2nd. I don't know. July 4th is my son, and the 18th is my other son. And the judge, she said, and again, I need to figure out something. I have my sugar daddy that I see every day. The judge said, I'm sorry?
excuse me?
Excuse me, come again? She said, well, yeah, my sugar daddy. The judge, confused, says, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Well, I am married, and I have my sugar daddy. I see him every day.
okay.
Video of the judge's exchange has now gone viral. She said, okay, ma'am, all right, we'll come back to you.
Have a seat.
Yeah. Duly noted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a good excuse. Keep that one in the back pocket.
Yeah, it's
never
not,
know.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the good excuses to get out of jury duty? Medical stuff, obviously.
Probably.
Like if you had, if you were, had weekly, monthly treatments for something,
Yeah, I would imagine.
that would get you out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah. If you've like,
Just play racist shit.
I suppose that would work
If you just start throwing out
N-bombs?
N-words all over the place,
Yeah.
you'd probably get out of there real quick.
just loosely, like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Right?
Just like,
Please, come on.
Yeah.
Right? You
can
know
you
what I'm
lend a
talking
nigga a pencil?
You know what I'm talking about.
Shit, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Am I right, bro? Just be subtly racist as
Right.
shit all over the courtroom.
If that one just start fucking hitting on the judge.
Oh,
Hey, Your Honor.
yeah.
Can we talk about my hung jury?
How about you? Sounds like you need a new gavel, if you know what I'm saying. What the hell's going on under that robe, Your Honor?
What you got under there? What you got under that robe?
I would like to be in contempt of court, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Hold me in contempt.
Oh, what are the odds of getting back in your chambers this evening, ma'am?
Yeah, I bet you that would do it.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd probably hold you in contempt. And
Yeah,
probably
you
do a
might
little
spend the
fine.
weekend in jail, but it's better than sitting in that shithole for a month
Yeah, for sure.
eating bologna sandwiches.
What do they give you, like $8 a day for that shit or something,
Something like
stupid?
that.
Yeah, that'll cover it.
And this is such a open and shut case. It's all they're deciding is whether we fucking electric chair this dude.
Okay.
I mean, Nicholas Cruz, he went in and murdered, the Parkland school shooting.
Yep. It's pretty. There's going to be a lot of. That'll drag out.
Yeah.
It will be. It's open and shut, but there'll be a lot of bullshit along with that.
Yeah.
I can see not wanting to be involved in that too.
Yeah.
Like, just no, pass.
Just some people that the lack of shame. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's just mind
Like that's just normal, just
like,
every day. Yeah, I'm married and I have a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
if I don't fuck my sugar daddy, I don't get my sugar. Do you not understand, Your Honor? I need my sugar.
What are you not understanding about this? We all can't be fucking hot judges, Your Honor. Some of us got to fuck some ugly dude to get the sugar.
I'm married, I got kids, and I got a sugar daddy.
Yeah. Fuck. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of my sugar daddy,
What you got?
hey, are you paying too much for your health insurance?
Probably.
Are you uninsured? Health insurance can be confusing. Nick Matthews from your insurance expert is an expert in health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare supplements. So if you don't have, so you don't have to be. See, this is why we got to type it up. You're writing.
Yeah.
Let me do that again, just for you.
You want me to do it?
Nope.
I'll do it.
Nick Matthews from Your Insurance Expert is an expert in health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare supplements, so you don't have to be. Call Nick Matthews today at 248-914-1173. That's 248-914-1173.
Yeah. Even if you just have questions.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not planning on doing anything with health insurance, it's very confusing. It's I struggle with it a lot. And he made clear to me, like, look, I know this shit inside and out. And if people just have questions, I'd love to help people figure their way through it.
He's your insurance expert.
There you go. There you go. And he's going to be working with Wasik, too.
Yep.
Just helping each other out. So that
Perfect.
I love it. It's perfect.
Crossing swords.
It is perfect. Let's see. School district. It's part of a ongoing alphabet community study. This April, an Illinois school district has suggested that pre-K students identify the colors in the rainbow flag. Pre-K. So this is pre-kindergarten.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand that.
There's like 3,
Yeah.
4, 3. What's
Yeah.
pre-K? 3, 4?
Yeah.
Something like that. When do you start kindergarten? 5?
I think 5, yeah.
Okay.
So 3 and 4-year-olds.
Yep.
And participate in making their own rainbow and or trans pride flag.
Okay.
So looking for an updated flag.
Now,
So they're tapping.
But what
the
3 or
artist-
4-year-old hasn't drawn a rainbow?
They all draw rainbows.
Right. But now we can just manipulate that into being the flag.
Right. If they need a new logo, I can hook them up with people. Like if you're tired of just the rainbow flag,
Yeah.
I don't think going to pre-Ks to design a new fucking logo for you is the best move.
You never know.
But yes, Madison is a brilliant rainbow drawer.
Yeah. Okay.
She's very good.
Excellent.
Loves to draw the rainbow.
Let's see some of that work.
So District 65, located in Evanston, Illinois, has dedicated a significant portion of the academic year to Equity Weeks. From September 15 to October 15, it hosted Latinx Heritage Month.
Awesome. Okay.
Most Latino people fucking hate that term. That is a white liberal made up term. And most Latinos are like, fuck off with this Latinx shit.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear. In February, District 65 hosted Black Lives Matter at school at School Week of Action. The Alphabet Community Equity Month Study Unit is currently running a pre-K to 8th grade. According to curriculum materials, it is appropriate for students in the preschool to learn that some of their friends' parents might be non-binary or queer.
Okay. That's what they need to know.
Yeah, because that's what they're interested in, too.
Exactly.
They can't even comprehend at that age what the fuck that means.
Not even close.
No.
But you got to make sure you plant that seed early.
Right.
Get that in there.
How do you worm that into people's opinions that's okay? Because anybody that's been around a 3-year-old, 4-year-old knows they are so far away from sexual identity or anything.
Not even close. Yeah.
It's dude. Most people know this.
You would hope.
So you're up to something else. Is what you're up to, and it's
Yeah.
definitely about planting the seed, getting them as early as possible. It's appropriate. Let's see, and to learn about the rainbow flag.
By teaching
Really
this,
important to teach 3-year-olds.
you're instilling differences as opposed to teaching them that people are just people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're teaching the problem is
Right.
what you're doing. You're letting them, instilling it early that there's a problem
Yeah,
as opposed to just
that they're
this is-
different. We need
these
to.
are all people and these are all equal and this is,
It's
just
so
act
weird.
like
Like
there's nothing.
the kids get along perfectly in harmony to like through second grade, right? The kid that stinks, no one says anything.
Yep.
The kid that shits his pants can survive that. The kid that's a total dork. The kid that's fucking got 2 left feet.
Yep.
All that's fine. They start developing their little minds into clickiness like humans do probably around 3rd grade is where they start squaring off and the cool kids start showing up. The talented athletic kids start showing up.
Yep.
The nerds start pocketing off. Like, but before that, they're just one happy group playing together. They all love each other. So you're essentially tapping them on the shoulder and going, by the way, did you know Jimmy has 2 mommies? Like, what are you doing?
And that's fine. And that's okay.
Fine. We need to celebrate this. Why? I have a mom and a dad. Do we need to celebrate that? Well, no. Well, then why do we have to celebrate 2 mommies or 2 daddies?
Because they're special. Because
but by making them special, you're making them different.
Exactly right. And ironic that 3rd grade is when that starts to happen. So make sure you get that indoctrination in that K through 3.
Right.
Why is that so important?
It's all
Why
making
are those
sense.
years so important?
Yeah. So it's appropriate for students to learn that some of their friends' parents might be non-binary or queer, and to learn about the rainbow flag. The curriculum also has students learn what each color of the flag represents before drawing their own. So you get to draw your own new rainbow flag.
Oh, goody.
The end of the presentation has students dancing to a song about rainbow colors. Encourage students and families to participate in our Rainbow Day and Color Days by wearing the color of the day. A lesson plan states, noting that pre-K students were to listen to the book Pride, the story of Harvey Milk and the Rainbow Flag by Rob Sanders.
Oh, perfect. That's what they need.
Gender-based curricula have also been implemented during the equity-focused weeks. During BLM month in February, the district presented slides on being a trans ally that told special needs kids that they may choose to be a boy or a girl or both or neither or something else, since no one gets to choose for them. You told a group of special needs kids that?
Perfect. Yeah. No, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everyone has the right to choose who they love and the kind of family they want by listening to their own heart and mind. Everybody's important, has the right to be safe and happy. Another way to say that is collective value. Following this, teachers were instructed to do a read aloud of books that have social justice bent. One suggested book is Julian is a Mermaid, which is about a boy who sees how women are dressed spectacularly and goes home to dress like the ladies. Another suggested book, When Aiden Became a Brother, is about a trans boy who learns how to love with his whole self. So, you know, I did a lot, and I kind of miss this. I did quite a bit of homework with Marshall when I was gone, and we'd go through the lesson plan together, and whether it was an art project or, you know, something on the computer that we had to read a book and then answer their stupid 4 questions on it. And we killed it, but we really excelled at art.
Yeah.
And so it's been a while since I've done child's art work. Did a ton with Madison, did a lot with Marshall. Reed, not so much. He didn't give a flying fuck. He's going to be a numbers nerd. But
You didn't redo the rainbow flag in any of those curriculums?
no.
No?
No. But, well, I took it upon myself today, this afternoon when I had a break,
Okay.
to work on my own new rainbow flag.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That boy.
I'm not saying they have to use it.
Yeah.
I'm not. You might have to stand up and show this to the camera
Okay.
if we want, but and don't make fun of me, dude. I didn't have a ton of time to work on it.
Well, let's see what you got here. You are a very talented artist. Oh. Yeah, I think that represents everything pretty well.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that fucking nails it. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see what I can do here.
All right. I mean, it's just a start. I could probably work on it.
I don't know if that's going to come in. Let's see.
There, let me go over here and see.
Let's see. You tell me.
Okay.
Are we close?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's coming through.
Okay, perfect.
Drop it down a cunt here.
Oh, drop it down a ball here. There we go. All right.
So
I think, I think you really missed your calling, to be honest with you.
you think?
Yeah.
It's not my best work.
No.
Like I said, I was kind of in a rush.
Well, see, it's not fully inclusive. I think you're only getting one color of the rainbow there. I mean, all the colors are represented except the act is only showing one portion.
Well, I wasn't going to redesign everything.
Yeah.
But I wanted to keep it nostalgic with the rainbow itself.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And I wanted to update it.
Yep.
This is what they're trying to shove on people.
Exactly right.
So much.
Yep.
This is so important.
We should submit it. You never know.
Yeah.
For what they're going for, they may accept it.
If they want to use it,
totally up to them.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good to get back into the swing of kids' art.
Yeah.
Like, so if any kids are wondering, like, how am I going to update my rainbow flag? Stuff like that. There's an idea.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think we just got shut down.
Probably.
The feed just dropped.
Probably. A cartoon drawing.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Speaking of Black Lives Matter, boy, these people.
They certainly do.
Yeah. This is just such a sad story. And so there's another LA mansion.
From the pockets of the Black Lives Matters?
Yeah, they bought an LA mansion. They bought a mansion in Canada too for $6.3 million. But then this is a mansion frequented by Marilyn Monroe and Humphrey Bogart.
Ooh, fancy.
This is gorgeous. It was bought by a real estate developer working for Patrice Cullors.
Okay,
BLM founder. So he's a real estate developer working for Patrice, and her partner, wife, whatever. He buys the house for $3.1 million.
Okay.
And then purchased by BLM's foundation just 6 days later for $6 million.
Okay, clearly did some major upgrades in that time.
Right.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's either money laundering, is what that sounds like, right?
Basically, yeah.
Trying to wash some cash there. You know?
Yeah, right? Got to pay that guy for something, somehow, somewhere.
So he buys it for $3.1 million on Monday, and then the following Tuesday, you pay double for it.
Yeah. Well, the real estate market's pretty hot these days.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
That's red hot. That's some of the hottest real estate I've ever seen.
Man, that guy should do a flipping class. Teach one of them.
Masterclass.
You too could have all this.
Yeah. The purchase of the 6,500 square foot, 6-bedroom property in Studio City was first revealed on Monday by New York Magazine. The organization said it had taken in more than $90 million in 2020 and still had $60 million on hand, but remains unclear how that money is being managed or even where it is. Cullors resigned in May of 21. On Wednesday, she angrily hit back. Now, this is a lefty publication.
Okay.
The New Yorker.
Yeah.
New York Magazine, and says she angrily hits back at questions over the cash purchase.
All cash.
All cash of the Studio City mansion, describing the criticism as racist and sexist. Of course. If you have any questions, here's the best part.
It's like the fucking defend all.
Yeah.
Racist.
Sexist.
Pew, pew, pew,
I'm lesbian.
pew.
Yeah, you're taking out of me because I'm a lesbian. I'm
Dodging
black.
bullets, man.
Yeah. I mean, you've won the fucking life lottery, lady. You're a black lesbian woman.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's trifecta.
Yeah. You can literally murder people in the streets. And everyone's just got to go, upbringing, gay.
So is there no one's looking into this?
Well, this, who she calls racist and sexist, by the way, I will tell you, works for the very woke New York Magazine and is black.
Okay.
So,
Somebody actually doing some journalism.
trying. She insists the expansive property was bought as a safe space for black creatives, artists, and thought leaders.
Okay. For $6 million. The fuck?
Cullors called the New York Magazine investigation a despicable abuse of a platform that's intended to provide truthful information to the public, and said the author had a proven and very public bias against me and other black leaders. Oh, so he's asking questions. That's all that means.
Clearly.
Yeah. Just asking questions. Tom Anderson, director of the Government Integrity Project at the National Legal and Policy Center, told the New York Post that the price hike raised serious questions.
Yeah.
A review of property assessment records show the value of the mansion BLM purchased skyrocketed, while all the neighboring properties saw an average of less than 5% increase.
in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This raises serious questions concerning the purchase price of the house and the way the transaction was handled through Cash and Shadowy LLC.
Yeah, we need to, somebody needs to look into this.
Yeah. So when contacted by New York Magazine for comment regarding the property's existence, they attempted to make the story just go away, which they have successfully done for years now.
Yeah.
As Black Lives Matter, just by going,
again.
Do you want me to call you racist publicly? Yeah, that's what I thought about your questioning. These people didn't give a shit.
Good.
The magazine said it learned of the estate through a source from within the firm who had access to the BLM leader's internal emails. After receiving the email asking for comment, BLM officials circulated, internal memos. They're sniffing around about this property.
Yeah.
So the emails start going around. The one response comes in, can we kill the story? Or
how do we make it go away?
Or another email said, our angle needs to be to deflate ownership of the property.
Oh, good. Yeah.
The memo included bullet points that outlined how campus is part of cultural arm of the organization, potentially as an influencer house, where abolition plus based content is produced by artists and creatives. Another bullet point was
Sounds
titled...
like that was the one they went with.
Yeah.
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 That was the winning fucking idea.
Yeah. The other one was accounting 990 modifications and read in parts. Need to first make sure it's legally okay to use as we plan to use it. So we need to get a little lawyers.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's make sure this is okay, but let's try this one.
Why don't we bring a lawyer into the mix and find out if we can even legally do this?
Yeah.
The bulletin, however, notes, let's see, the memo goes on to designate the property as a safe house for leaders whose safety has been threatened.
Oh, my God.
The bulletin, however, notes holes in security story, use in public YouTube videos. So they've already made videos publicly announcing where it is.
Yeah.
You can't claim it to be a safe house when you've already been filming videos.
Oops.
Yeah.
Too late.
So holes in security story.
Uh-huh.
Remember that shit you did sipping champagne when we first moved in? Yeah, that's
Can't
a
do
problem. It's a public video outside, the supposed secret hideout, in which the three officials sip champagne on the property's patio over an ornate table spread.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
If you were donated to the BLM, how fucking pissed would you be?
Dude.
If this is what they're doing with your money?
Yeah. Troy, what I actually wrote here on the bottom on these notes, because I didn't want to forget that point. People trusted these clowns.
Exactly.
They
They believed that it was actually legitimate. Or
Right.
that it was a real cause.
organization meant to do
Yes.
to harm reduce.
Yes.
So the way Black Lives Matter started, I mean, what people thought was the point.
Yes.
Was that we're not getting proper respect from these institutions that we deserve. Our neighborhoods are underfunded and our shithole third world country type situations. Our school systems are shit. And so Black Lives Matter aimed to change all of that.
Yep.
That was their stated, like that was their goal, was to change the lives of people who have been underrepresented and distrust public institutions, all of that kind of stuff. And what have we seen them do?
Piss it away.
Piss it away. Patrice Cullors has bought in 3 mansions, and her argument is, oh, sure, as soon as a black lady gets successful, you want to attack that black woman for some houses?
Oh, you're successful, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're successful.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? You built this, empire?
Yeah.
People just gave you money.
Yeah. Show me one BLM park in the country.
Yeah.
Right? Where you took resources that well-intentioned American citizens or international citizens said, we recognize the problem, we hear you, here you go. And you go, in Chicago, this was a gang-riddled neighborhood right here. We've cleaned this up. We've met with gang leaders. They've decided to put arms down, and we built this beautiful park here.
Oh, wouldn't that be
This
nice?
is just the start of what we can do. Now kids are coming. We built a community center in Baltimore where these kids could have a safe space to go after work while their parents are after school, while their parents are still at work. This is the BLM Community Center. Black Lives Matter, making a difference all over the country. Like, I could get behind that.
Yep.
You could get behind that.
Absolutely. It's what it should be.
Patrice Cullors having 3 fucking mansions around the country. The BLM organization have a $6.2 million mansion in Toronto, I think. I could be wrong in the city. And now buying a $6 million mansion. How is this enriching the black community?
And even if somehow, some way, it was legitimately going to be this safe space, this fucking creative center, whatever you want to try and spin it, why the fuck did you just pay double what your guy just paid?
Yeah.
Justify that. Explain that.
Yeah, money laundering.
If it's worth $3.1 million, why did you just piss away an extra $2.9 million of your funds?
Yeah.
Your donated funds to that house.
Because once that guy, and it's a cash purchase too.
Yeah, because guess where that money just came back to?
The individual, the leaders in charge.
Exactly.
I'll
buy it for $6. We'll split it.
Yeah. We'll split it.
So you just got a $1.5 million, fucking
payday.
Golden parachute.
Yep.
Yeah.
In cash.
Yep.
Paid off.
No paper trail. It's all cash.
Yep. Yeah.
No, nothing. And if
anyone
see here.
questions it, anyone questions it, the immediate response is, this is an attack on the black community, black leaders. You don't want black people to get ahead. It's like, no, I'd like all black people to get ahead.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
I would like people like you to stop fucking it up.
Yeah. I would like you not to make yourself extremely wealthy and exclusive and absolutely shit on these people who have donated to this fucking. This is a grift if I've ever seen one.
Of course.
It's
$6 million. You could have bought like a huge. You could have bought an entire apartment complex.
Yeah.
You want to do some? You want to do some good?
Yeah.
You want to give back? You want to? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, in Baltimore, you could probably get a pretty good deal on a CVS right about now.
Yeah.
You could do some real good with money like that. But what are we doing? We're lying in our pockets. We're fucking scamming the system.
Yeah.
And you wonder why people don't trust this shit.
Yeah.
Well, how could you?
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
And the tired, lame, go-to stock answer. It doesn't even matter if it's a black guy leveling complaints against you. He's racist.
Yeah.
Like, how is that able to sit?
I feel like it's starting to lose traction. We were in such a crazy time over those couple of summers, the George Floyd and all that stuff. It was the race wars it's such high tension that nobody wanted to touch it. Well, now that's starting to simmer down. You're not seeing those examples anymore.
Yeah.
So those being able to just use those terms and get out of jail free aren't quite sticking like they used to.
Yeah.
So they don't have the power that they used to.
I still feel like they have a bloated amount of power, and they're,
Well, they do, but I don't believe they're as untouchable as they were.
This just seemed like such an obvious game. This is the part that's so frustrating to me. Some of these same things seem so obvious. Like you can see it on its face. Like if you couldn't sniff out the Hunter Biden laptop thing, you're an idiot. You're just a fucking idiot. I don't know what else to tell you. You didn't want to see it. Plain and simple. I'd respect you if you said, I don't give a fuck. I want Orange Man out so bad. I don't give a shit what's in that laptop. I could go, okay, I can respect that.
Whatever he did still isn't as bad as Trump.
Yeah. If you couldn't look at the face of Black Lives Matter on its face, not an individual, if you couldn't look at that on its face and go, oh, that's a shit show, that's a problem, this is a scam and a grift, period. That's all it is. It's preying on, very hurt individuals' heartstrings. This is their grift. And they make $90 million in 2020.
That's insane.
Insane.
And
show me the one fucking park you cleaned up.
Yeah.
The one community center you built.
We want
anywhere.
Receipts. We want receipts.
People deserve receipts.
Yeah, you do.
Stop dancing around this like, oh, it's a safe space. Like black people are just, under attack everywhere they walk.
Yeah.
Everywhere. They can't even fucking walk in their own neighborhood.
And the $6 million, mansion in Studio City.
Yeah.
That's where we need the safe space.
Right.
Not in the inner cities, in the ghettos, in the projects, things that's not where we need to put this money. We need to put it into the wealthiest communities in this country.
Studio City, that's Yeah, me and Newberg and Raj went over to Nicole's house. Is in Studio City. Beautiful.
Sure.
The fucking mountainous landscape. You can see the Hollywood sign from there. Like, that's where Studio City is, and it's very exclusive.
Very.
A lot of it. Some of it's not, but you know what neighborhood? I mean, even Beverly Hills has its fucking shit parts. But for the most part, yeah, you're in the safest spot as you can get, and that's why you're paying $6 million for a fucking giant ass house.
No, 3.1.
Yeah. Well,
3.1 million is what they paid for that house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Don't get it twisted.
infuriating, man. Because
It is.
It was very easy to see that was a cult-like following, another political wing arm. That's all it is, or a religion.
Yep.
You know, not able to. Nobody can hold them to account. California's suing them. A couple other places. We're gonna get to the bottom of these finances shit with BLM.
You would think
It's gonna
so.
be ugly.
I mean, they've got to open the books have to be open.
Yeah.
They're nonprofit.
Yeah.
I assume. You know.
100%.
Clearly, there's no profit being made there.
No.
Speaking of profits,
For like 6 people, there is.
yeah. Your investment plan should be created just for you. However, developing and maintaining a comprehensive financial plan can be a bit of a balancing act. Mark and Jay at LPL Financial can deliver the guidance needed to develop a well-balanced investment plan. Call today and tell them that you're a friend of the show for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. 248-626-2000 and ask for Mark or Jay.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
Looking forward to that son of a bitch coming by here.
Yeah, definitely. Here's some
days.
good stories.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to catch up on his masturbatory habits.
Yeah.
You know, he was struggling there for a bit. I want to see if he's ironed that out.
Well, it sounded like it was getting pretty loosey-goosey there towards the end. They started out a little awkward, and now it was like, hey, it's got to be done. So,
yeah. So you think they're just circle jerking in the room at this point?
I don't either. Hey, whether they're doing it together, it's like, they got a rotation. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe they got a schedule. It's 1 o'clock. Time to go, boys.
Yeah.
Go take a lap.
He was trying to quietly jack it in the bathroom while his 2 buddies were outside.
Yeah.
But, it sounds like, to your point, that it was getting a little looser in there. So, hey, I'd love to find out if they were just circle jerking.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, why not? Cares.
Yeah.
It's natural.
Sure.
Let's get in a room, boys. Let's fucking hammer this out in 15 minutes, get on with our day.
Right? So
Yeah.
We're wasting a lot of time here, taking turns.
Taking shifts, really? Are we? Come on, we're grown ass men here. Let's get in a circle, hammer this thing out, and we'll be back on the road in no time. That's what I hope to hear from him. Elon Musk is stirring quite the fear among Twitter employees. Apparently,
Okay.
yeah. According to an article in Reuters,
Yeah.
in the wake of his purchase of the 9.2% stake, after he got that seat on the board. Many employees are wary of reforms it may bring to the site. Twitter told Reuters that the company's board plays an important advisory and feedback role across the entirety of our service, while daily decisions are made by Twitter's management and employees. One employee found this distinction hard to believe and told Reuters, if that's the case, why would Elon want a board seat? Yeah, there's more going on there.
Yeah.
Other employees fear Musk will alter Twitter's corporate culture and inclusivity.
Inclusivity.
Yeah.
Inclusivity.
Yeah.
Surely you jest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's exactly what we hope he does.
Yeah.
He's faced widespread criticism for posting memes that mock trans people. Yeah. Because they can't be joked.
No, of course
They're,
not.
no. Hands off the trans people. One of the funniest fucking things you'll ever see in your life, but hands off. Can't make a fucking joke about that.
Nope. Just a lady.
Just a lady walking around in my high heels, size 13. Just a lady with giant panties on that say daddy's girl in the ass. Like a lady. The bracelet industry is going to have to fucking redo how they do things.
And just
Big enough bracelets. You seen women's
turn
bracelets?
necklaces into bracelets.
Just a lady with my necklace bracelet. Yes.
Could be a necklace for you. Could be a bracelet for you. Take your pick.
Oh, God. It's just, I'm sorry. Some funny shit there.
Yeah.
I was in New York City, and there was a trans guy in the store ahead of me. I was trying to find distilled water for my CPAP thing. And just a lady was at the counter in front of me. It's like 6'3", fucking stiletto heels, fishnet style, like the most stereotypical skank woman, in his skirt. And I was like, oh, I just wanted to like, yell out, just a lady, just a lady. In here shopping at the Dwayne Reed like everybody else.
Get your ass kicked. Would that be the worst?
Yeah, get curb stomped by a fucking trans dude.
A fucking 6-inch stiletto across the face.
And I deserve it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you, dog? I don't give a shit. You know?
But everybody can be joked about.
Yeah, everybody can be joked about. Yeah. Look like a Halloween costume. I'm sorry. It did. You didn't look like a lady.
Right?
You know, I know how lots of women dress.
There's a guy at Costco that is like totally dresses like a man. Like has a goatee, like hair done, all straight man, and then full face of makeup. Like I can't figure it out.
Really?
Yeah, like eyes all done and like lipstick on and stuff. Like, but like everything else is just like, dude.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we've opened Pandora's box.
Like, where
dude.
are we going here? What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, you're.
Is it just attention seeking?
You're a very pretty man, I guess, but I don't know.
It's got to just be some sort of attention thing. Like
I don't know. Maybe
I wouldn't want to do anything like that where people are gonna like their eyes are gonna be drawn to me. I want to fucking fade into the background of every room I'm in.
Well, that's not everybody, clearly.
No. I know, but it's like the thought of. Like I know what that would do if I threw on some nice lipstick, maybe some blush and some eyeliner, and plucked my eyebrows. Like I know what that would do.
Yep.
I'd walk down the street and every head would fucking turn, and then I'd have to spend my whole day going, "What are you looking at, transphobe?
Yep.
What are you looking at, transphobe?
You'd have to hear,
what
just
are you
a lady.
Just a lady. I'm just a lady. What are you looking at, transphobe? What are you looking at, transphobe? I don't know, the clownish makeup on your face, sir.
Should do that as a social experiment to see what the trans community actually has to go through on a day-to-day basis. Just
Yeah.
dress in full drag for a day, go out and just about your business,
Avert your eyes,
Just see.
transphobe. Just a lady walking down the street.
just to see, get an idea of what they actually have to go through.
We should do that with E while he's in town.
We'd probably do it.
We'd have to have Hat come over and apply the makeup. Does Hat wear much makeup? She doesn't. does
No,
she?
but we could do it. Sky would do it.
Sky would do it.
Yeah, she's.
Put some nice heavy lashes on
Oh
him.
yeah, she can do the full drag makeup and all that too.
Yeah.
It's her specialty.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be fun. I don't know if E would be up for it, but it would be fun just to see if anyone.
With the full beard he's got going now,
Yeah.
would kill it. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't think people would say shit to him.
Probably not. And that would be the social experiment part of it to find
Yeah.
out. Are they harassed, nonstop in their
Yeah.
daily routines? Or do people just,
I think a lot of people are sick of it and probably do hurl comments at him. You know, when we had that, I don't remember what event it was. It was at a Hamlin pub, and when everybody came outside and we shaved
his head? Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
And they could the winners of whatever could shave it however they wanted, and they made a fucking mess out of him. That was the dumbest haircut
Yeah.
any human's ever worn, and he had to wear it for a month.
Yeah.
And he went out, and it was like, how many people are fucking saying stuff like nobody?
No. Well,
Like,
people probably think like
nobody
it's a
did.
condition or something at that point. It was so
Yeah.
fucked up.
The worst alopecia ever.
Yeah.
No,
He looked
but
like Fire Marshal Bill.
yeah, but nobody said shit to him, and it makes you wonder, like, okay, where is this harassment going on?
I'm not saying that it's
about
nothing, but
Skid Row, like it's Skid Row when a bunch of crazy people are together doing drugs, and I'm just a lady, and people fuck with you. You're talking about. I doubt if someone was walking down the streets around here dressed like that, nobody would say shit.
right.
They just wouldn't. They'd go, nah. Teach their own, I suppose.
Yep. No, I'd say things under their breath, but who gives a shit? Say
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You're allowed to. So,
Not about them.
No.
Transphobe. Shut up, transphobe.
Not out loud.
Are you trying to get violence against my community? Transphobe?
I don't know. Well, there we go. Maybe we have a little gig free.
Yeah. Sorry, E. I have to have you take one for the team. So yeah, they're as Musk has faced all this criticism, some people are dusting off their resumes. I don't want to work for somebody like Musk.
Okay, bye.
Great.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's only launched several multi-billion-dollar companies. Why would you want him? And
Right. Is his diversity hiring ever been in question or anything?
I think so.
Okay.
There's been reports of toxic masculinity culture at Tesla, and maybe some sexual harassment. But name me a big company on planet Earth that doesn't have all that.
Well,
So
right.
you can have the wokest company in the world, and you're going to have that element. It's human nature.
Yep.
So
Especially when you talk about that number of employees.
yeah, and it's hard to parse through what's real because I know he's not going to get a fair shake in the media because they don't like him for his opinions.
Yeah.
So it's easy to just do hit pieces. So how much of that is real? Probably some level.
I'm sure.
You know, just like at every company. Yeah. Every company has some level of this shit. So I don't know. So Lulu Cheng Maservi, Vice President of Communications for Substack, who's really doing some cool shit nowadays.
Yeah, really.
For all these people that have been fired for their opinions, these journalists. Glenn Greenwald is on Substack. A lot of guys are on there.
Did you just assume their gender?
What?
Did you just assume their gender?
Yeah, I did.
Boy, okay.
Transphobe.
Okay.
Shut up, transphobe. I'm telling myself to shut up. Shut up, transphobe. A platform that supports subscription newsletters recently joked that Twitter employees should not bother applying to her company if they worry about Musk's reforms. Substack is hiring. If you're a Twitter employee who's considering resigning because you're worried about Elon Musk pushing for less regulated speech, please do not come work here. But for everybody else, we really are hiring. Join a talented, determined, passionate, motley team of all backgrounds and beliefs. We debate respectfully, execute maniacally, and live to serve writers and podcasters.
Ooh, outstanding.
Yeah.
Good for them. If you're one of those turds, don't come here.
Yeah, didn't bother. We're not interested.
Good.
Babylon Bee CEO Seth Dillon, which was suspended from Twitter, we know, for an article that named Health and Human Services Assistant Secretary Rick Levine. Shut up, transphobe.
Jesus.
Rachel Levine.
Yes.
Man of the Year, which is I found hilarious.
It was a great bit.
I thought it was funny as shit. Musk reached out to us before he polled his followers about Twitter's commitment to free speech. He wanted to confirm that we had, in fact, been suspended. He even mused on that call that he might need to buy Twitter. Now he's the largest shareholder and has a seat on the board.
Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I can't wait to see how this plays out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So it's going in the right direction, at least.
Yeah, a little bit.
Something's got to tip the scales back, rebalance it.
I really think it's important. You know, I had an article I didn't end up doing, but Joe Rogan had talked about his 9-year-old daughter when he was still in LA 2 years ago or whatever. She was 9, and it was after the George Floyd protests, and he was going on about this fucking super woke shit. They started teaching his 9-year-old daughter that it's not good enough to not be a racist. You need to become an anti-racist.
Okay.
And Joe was just like, dude, this is my 9-year-old fucking daughter.
Right.
What are you putting in her head? Yeah. She doesn't even know what a racist is.
Yeah.
She's got friends from all different backgrounds. They all get along great. Now you're interrupting that to bring them into this shit. What are you doing?
Creating the problem.
And I think it's really important for people with that big of a platform, because most people with that big of a platform turn into Nike. They turn into Coca-Cola, and they just bow. So for people like Joe Rogan, who has 30 million listeners or whatever, and Elon Musk, who has the power he has, I think it's critically important that there are a few of those guys out there fighting that fight.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's too easy to sweep the little guys under the rug.
Yeah.
And just ignore them, make them disappear, cancel them, whatever.
Yeah.
The ones that are uncancelable.
Yeah.
Have to carry the flag.
Oh, and make no mistake, the hit pieces, the sequence targeted attacks they did on Rogan a couple months ago that failed, those are coming for Elon Musk.
I'm sure.
Promise.
Yeah. Calculated.
Yeah. There will be, they're going through everything he's ever said in his whole life.
Take the punches.
Yeah.
Survive and move on.
Fuck them.
Yep.
Yeah. You're dealing with people that really do have fuck you money, and so they don't have to play that game.
Right. Hopefully people see through it.
Yeah. God, I don't even want to get into this. New York City health commissioner wants to mask kids forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
Forever?
Indefinitely. Indefinitely. Yes, that's what he would like.
Okay.
And now he's crying foul because the parents around there are fucking mobbing outside his house.
Yeah.
With "fuck Joe Biden" signs.
Yeah.
And screaming at him to unmask our fucking 2 to 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they refuse to budge on that. And so now they've got this security detail outside of his house. He's so scared his kids are in the house.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Fucking toughen up, sweetheart.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. You're super, super, super woke. It's never made sense to mask these children, not for one fucking day.
I heard
never.
I heard something today that the the number of cases, whatever is X, doesn't matter. But that now, to sustain their numbers, they are counting confirmed cases as well as suspected cases.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So, like,
That's-
I would have been I could have been a suspected case
right.
of COVID, even though I was negative for my COVID.
Boy, I'm not.
Especially because the symptoms of the OMI
Yeah.
are like a cold.
Look, I'm not the most like medical guy, but that sounds really sciencey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Suspected cases.
Suspected cases.
Were being counted, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these things in here, this spokesman for this guy said, "We welcome public debate." Bullshit.
Clearly.
No, you don't. You never have. But harassment of someone's family and home is out of bounds and wholly unacceptable. Unless you're on the left, and then you can burn their house down for all we care with them in it.
What's the science behind this decision?
I think it's indefinite at this point, he said, when asked about how long the policy would remain in place. People who have tried to predict what's going to happen in the future in this pandemic have repeatedly found egg on their face. As they say, I'm not going to do that here today. Multiple studies have shown COVID does not, no, I crossed out multiple. All studies have shown COVID does not present a serious risk for children.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that clear. It's not multiple studies.
It's multiple. It's however many you looked at, it's that many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them. With BA.2, we're not seeing it cause more severe illness in any age group. At this point, we're very concerned about the effects of long-term COVID in everyone. Pediatric COVID patients are also very rare, but mask your 2 and 4 year olds.
Yes, we have to have that.
Stop it.
Let's
Stop
just,
it. I'm not-
as soon as they come out of the womb, slap them on the ass, put a mask on them, send them on their way.
Yeah.
That's it. And then mask them.
drape them in a rainbow flag
Yep.
and send them on their way.
Perfect.
Tell the boys they're girls. Tell the girls they're boys. Let's
Turn
get on
that
with life.
dick inside out.
Yeah, let's get that dick removed now.
Yep.
I want that dick off that little boy now. It's just me, Mel.
Okay, good.
Jay says, revisit old videos. It would be cool to hear you and T-Roy run back some of the older vids that he wasn't in studio for. The dude during the unarmed teenager getting ready to go to school on Monday, Mike Brown. The dude trying to get hot with a video chick and the shots are going off. And the what dude do too. And the dude on the bus that was trying to be sneaky about jacking one off. Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah?
Yeah. We could maybe do that when Eases is here. That'd be easier to do.
Sure.
Maybe we'll do extra content around that.
That's not a bad idea
'Cause
either.
there's a few videos we could
we
relive.
can make a
that-
segment, revisiting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
To the Astronom File. So, Travis is jabbed. I swear he said he'd never do it. You better pray he stays alive long enough to get the show running on autopilot so you can afford to pay a guy to do what he does. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that. I think for the most part that was mandatory.
Yeah.
If you'd like to keep your very good job.
Yeah, unfortunately, it became that way. You lost the ability to decide for yourself.
Yeah.
So I don't fault anyone.
I get it.
I respect everybody for whatever decision they choose to make.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that people had that decision made for them.
Yeah.
With
a gun to their head.
Basically, yes.
I mean, they
Yes.
could still walk away.
Yeah, you could quit this job.
Yeah.
If you want to.
With your young family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, no, they didn't have a choice.
No, they didn't.
And they're some of the healthiest people we know. With very strict diets, very healthy.
Very.
It was absurd, but, when those are your options, eat a bullet and fuck off,
Yep.
or,
Yep.
it is what it is. Follow up, jacking it on the plane.
Jacking it.
Jacking it. Guys, the story of the guy jacking on the plane really needs to be clarified. This story has 2 headlines. It's either man jacks it to completion 4 times and is given an award once landing, or man jacks it 1 time throughout the flight and Karen got angry.
Yeah. We had questions
Yeah.
on that. I don't know for sure the answer one way or the other.
Yeah, the distinction is massive.
Very true. Very true.
One's creepy, one deserves to be in the Guinness book.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you can jack it for the whole 2.5 hour flight or whatever that was too,
That's tantric shit.
That's impressive there too. So
Unless he was taking breaks. If he was just
maybe that's why it was 4 times.
But if he busted 4 times on a 2-hour 50 flight,
That's impressive
That's
shit.
impressive shit.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I mean, you know how some people watch videos of Michael Jordan, they get fucking amped up, you know, listen to the great song and they get jacked up, and fucking, get the adrenaline going. That story boosts my confidence.
I need to see what this chick looked like. I mean, is she 4 fucking wads worthy? Is she that
any girl 4 wads worthy?
Maybe. I mean, is she that inspirational?
Well,
we need to know.
It's interesting.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, I'd love to know more about it. I mean, this story lives and dies on one thing.
Yeah.
Was he coming 4 times?
Yeah.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
Maybe she had like one of those shirts where like the button the in between buttons stuck out, and he just had a perfect like shot at her nip.
Oh,
it was just fucking just couldn't help himself.
Yeah. And who is this prude? If he really did jack it 4 times,
You should be honored,
you should be honored.
flattered.
God. You know what? There's going to come a day, sweetheart, when that's not going to happen anymore.
Nobody's rubbing one out to you, and
No
you're going to
one.
miss it.
You had one guy jack off 4 times with you in his head.
Yeah, I mean that's a Herculean effort.
Yeah.
That you're just pissing all over.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Acting like he's a creep.
Oh,
It's
my God.
Unbelievable.
You're fucking ungrateful.
Some people.
Unbelievable.
Some people. She should wear that around she should have a fucking plaque.
Damn right.
Be proud of it.
Yeah, 4-time Nut Award winner.
Yeah. On one flight. It's incredible. Dear Two Dykes coming.
Okay.
TDC.
We're dykes now? Okay.
And we're coming.
Okay.
No significant comments on the recent shows, but I am happy to say that it seems you're asking to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube account is working.
Good.
Good. Do it more.
Please.
Smash the like button.
Yeah.
Hopefully I catch you before your meeting with the merch folks, as my next comment is directly related to that. I'm sure you will want to make merch that says TDC Podcast or something of the sort, but can we also have some that just says TDC? I love supporting my creators, but sometimes the merch ends up being a bit too focused on the single product you have. I don't want to have to explain what something I am wearing means to friends or family. Definitely not family, super religious, and I guarantee listening to your show would result in many questions I don't want to address with my mother. All I'm asking for is a beanie or shirt or shorts that just have a nicely embroidered TDC or whatever the logo ends up transitioning to. Mm-hmm. As we all know, opinions are like assholes, but I just wanted to toss in my own regardless. Feel free to disregard if I'm the only one on here, but I enjoy the simplicity, blah, blah, blah. Mac.
Excellent. Hey, Mac. Oh, is this Mac?
Yeah.
Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Listen, your fucking opinion will go a lot farther when we get those titty pics.
Yeah, of your girlfriend.
Son of a bitch.
What do we have to do here?
Well, I will say on that front, we're considering keeping the shield on some level, which would fulfill that.
Well, you're lucky, Mac. I did see this email a week ago when you sent it, before I met with the merch guys.
Okay, there you go.
So I asked them about your concern. I will, however, say I don't know how TDC Podcast warrants questions from family and friends, but TDC doesn't.
Yeah. What's TDC?
What's TDC?
Well,
Seems like it. If you're wearing something.
it's this guy, Troy Down Courtney. It's fucking great.
It is, dude. Troy down the corner. You got to meet him. He's a dynamite guy.
He's got his own line of clothing. It's amazing.
Yeah. So,
But see,
I
if you
did
put
ask them.
podcast on there, then they can look it up themselves. They'll know it's a podcast.
Yeah.
TDC Podcast. What is that?
Holy shit! What
Mackenzie.
happened to Mackenzie?
We're gonna have an
Where did we go
intervention.
wrong, Mackenzie? Where did we steer you wrong? This is the blasphemous show.
Listen to this filth. This filth. Potty mouth.
Oh, I could slap you right now, Mackenzie. Look what you've done to your mother.
Oh.
You take it. I don't even want Mackenzie anymore. No, I did ask the merch guys about that concern for this one fucking guy.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what? I can do that. I can edit out and just have that template there. I don't know. He said, I'll probably have to come up with something because it'll look a little weird.
Yeah.
Just taking, yeah. But he said, I'm sure we can do something. So, Mackenzie, you concerned?
Are being addressed.
They're being addressed.
There you go.
I'm not guaranteeing shit.
Nope.
You might have to just explain to your parents that you're an asshole.
You're a monster.
And a monster.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
everybody's got to have that conversation sooner or later.
you got to come out of the closet at some point, son.
Yep. Might as well do it now.
Yeah.
We can help you with that.
We did Monsters Coming Out Day.
Yeah.
Come out of the closet.
There's a level where we can break good or bad news to somebody with you for you.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good one.
We could call your mom.
Yeah. Camarilla and vanilla. What's Camarilla?
I'm not sure. Okay.
Plenty of laughs and cries of fuck you in disagreement are had when I listen to y'all's show.
Perfect.
I love it. I believe the audience would benefit tremendously if Mike brought back his old press conferences. You know, the ones where he fields all the questions from sweet tits in the back? Hilarious. Goodbye and all that shit. P.S. Might have gotten roofied at the Chris Newberg show. One sip of that double Jack and Coke, and I blacked out for the rest of the evening. Wild night. I'll write some other time with details, which I have pieced together. Adam.
Okay.
So I remember this.
Oh,
at
that's
the end of the
right.
night, Adam said, "What are you drinking?"
Ah, that's right.
He
Adam
wanted
at
to
the
have a
bar,
drink
right?
with me.
It was Adam at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Absolutely.
He's a great dude.
Definitely.
And he also told me that he'd bang Jerry from the Jacks.
I remember that.
And Jerry was hot on him too. Jerry was all about Adam.
Okay.
I called Jerry that night. He never called me back. So I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe Adam's not Jerry's type.
Yeah. Adam's not Jerry. No, Jerry was in love with Adam.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
For sure. And now Adam's like, dude, I'd take one from him. I was like, right on.
Okie dokie.
I'll fucking hook that up.
Yeah, why not?
But he's like, what are you drinking? I said, well, we're getting ready to leave, but I had a Jack and Coke, a double Jack and Coke. And he said, I'm having what he's having. And so that's what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So he had one sip of it and blacked out.
No. Maybe that's just a likely excuse.
Yeah. Do some wild ass shit with that dick. Yeah. Get that dick going. Anyway, good email.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We'll leave it there.
Okay.
We'll do some extra content this weekend, right, T?
Absolutely.
And we'll have Easus in. We'll do some extra content with him. That should be a lot of fun. So look for that to drop in the next couple days. We'll do some more later today, maybe. Thank you all for signing up. Thank you all for emailing. Walters@DetroitCast.com is still active. So please send me your emails. We love reading them. They're some people's. I hear from a lot of people that it's their favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
is
I'm
going
liking it
through
more and more.
emails. Yeah, they're great. So we'll read them if you send them. And keep commenting, liking, all that stuff. And
Please.
we will call it a day there, everybody. Have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon. Patreon.com/TDC Podcast.